Broadcasting to Allness and the world beyond, this is ABC Radio.
And then, last Thursday night, I was drafted in as a roadie to help transport Screwed Audio's sound system to Chirnside for a band night in the community centre there. It had been organised for the night of the last day of school term, and hence the title T.G.I. Summer. And this evening provided 2 live acts, followed by a DJ set by the guys from Screwed Audio, Grant and Toby. But first off, Ailey Bell, who played a magical set with her guitar and her voice, and such a lot of promise in evidence, particularly in her wonderful crisp and clear vocals, which had me recalling early Sandy Denny. Ahead of the music, I started with brief chats with Ailey, then a committee member, Karen Wallace, and the event organiser, Lydia Roberts. And then before her set, I caught a little chat with Electric Penelope too, who played accompanied by Andrew on the piano. Ailey Bell, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. We're in the Chirnside Community Centre. I think the last time I saw you, you were in a classroom, sitting, doing some work alongside me. What have you been up to since then? That must have been about 3 years ago or something.
It has been, yeah. I've finished high school, obviously, and I've started studying acting down at Newcastle College, so very exciting.
Good, but you're not here to act tonight. You've got a guitar in your hand.
Yes, I have.
So you must be a singer as well, a musician?
Yes.
Yeah. Does this take up much of your time, or is it just a sideline to your acting?
It doesn't necessarily take up a lot of my time, but it's my favourite hobby, so...
Good. Well, I'm certainly looking forward to hearing you.
Thank you.
Well, maybe you would like to give me a hint of what to expect, or do you just want to leave me in suspense? What kind of music do you play?
Oh gosh, all sorts.
Right.
It's very eclectic.
Right, so we'll leave it. I shall look forward to getting a pleasant surprise as you play here in Chirnside, and the crowd's beginning to form. There's a queue outside the door there, so let's hope we get a reasonable audience.
Yes.
Nice to talk to you, Ailey,
and you.
Good luck for tonight.
Thank you.
Right, thank you. And that was Ailey Bell speaking as head of her set, and here is a brief sample of her music.
When you're 10 miles down, in the light that filters down into my giant yellow wine, I can see the sands unfurling, stretching wide across the sky, and I forgive them. I forgive and I let go, 'cause I can't do that thing anymore. Can't be the thing I was before. Maybe I am better off alone, because I crush everything and I crush everything and I crush everything. I lie low. You float above in the pretty white ships that I've been dreaming of.
And I've caught up with somebody else here in Chirnside Community Centre, Lydia Roberts, somebody else who I used to see when I was working in another life. So you've organised tonight, haven't you?
Yeah.
And you organised a previous one that was here a couple of years back. So you've not been disheartened by the
I'm
poor
slowly
turnout that
learning.
night. Probably even already a better turnout than that last one, I think. So.
Definitely.
So this isn't part of Chirnside Civic Week because that's over.
Yeah,
so
it was last week.
You're doing this in support of the week and trying to raise some funds.
Charity event sort of thing.
And also trying to provide something for young people in the village to come along to.
I mean, since also the Legion's closed in Duns, all the band nights are just gone. So I wanted to try and keep up with it because I love live music. So.
Good. And I was going to ask you why you do it. So it's the love of the music that keeps you involved. Do you see this as a possible future career for you, or
no?
It's an enjoyable sideline. Yeah.
I wouldn't say enjoyable.
No, it's a lot of hard.
Very stressful.
I know from organising other things, it's very, as you say, stressful. It's hard work.
I think I'll stick to art.
Right, but you're still doing it. How are you feeling at the moment?
Hopeful that it'll be definitely better than last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just really hope that it works out and it's good, because I mean, me and other people have put a lot of effort into this.
Yeah,
so
I appreciate that.
And I've had a lot of help, and so I just want that to sort of pay out, and everyone to have a really good time. So.
And do you have any others planned, or is it a case of see how this one goes?
Well, I've been told I'm organising one next year, but I'm not so sure.
Next year. But it's not. You're not looking at a monthly thing or anything like
God,
that. No. I wish I had a camera for the look on your face there just now.
No.
But yeah, well, thanks very much for the chat. Let's we'll get back in and hear how Ailey's getting on. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Thank you.
Now, I've collared somebody else in this community centre here in Chirnside, and I'm afraid I don't even know your name yet. But you're involved with Chirnside Community...
No, it's Chirnside
Civic Week.
Yes.
Committee. You're a committee member of Chirnside Civic Week, and your name is?
Karen Wallace.
Karen Wallace. Nice to meet you, Karen. And you're one of these army of volunteers all over the country, I suppose, that give up lots and lots of time to try and help make sure that people in the community get things organised for them. And what can you tell me about tonight? What is tonight all about?
It's obviously it's a band night, but I mean we couldn't incorporate it into Civic Week because we had a packed programme, so we've had to do it 5 days after Civic Week's finished. Right. But we're still very much involved in the actual process of it.
So it just kind of underscores the fact that Civic Weeks and gala days and so on, there's far more to it than just the day or the week.
Yes.
It's a kind of ongoing process.
Very much so, yes.
All year round, and this is as well as providing some entertainment, it's trying to raise a bit more money for the funds.
Well, hopefully, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Well, I certainly wish you well. I notice there's a few people queuing up outside.
Well, so I see that, so cross your fingers, hope it's successful.
I'll let you get back to your post so you can take their money from them. And
hopefully.
I hope the night goes well.
Thank you very much.
Nice speaking to you.
And yourself, thank you very much. Thank you.
Now, I've come outside of the Chirnside Community Centre now to speak to the next act who's about to go on and entertain us. It's Anna, or Electric Penelope, as you're performing under the name of tonight.
That's right. Hello, Donald.
It's good to see you again. We chatted a while back in the Generate Radio Studios.
Yeah.
That was a great.
That would have been January or something.
Yeah, time flies. But yeah, it was really good to speak to you then. And can I ask you what have you been up to in the interim since then?
Well, I've been busying myself with all sorts of projects, namely, well, apart from actually trying to promote the album which was released last year, just doing various gigs around the town, around the area, but also is actually starting on my second album, which is already written, and I'm halfway through recording it. Somebody said to me the other day, actually, they said, you shouldn't be, just concentrate on your first album, just push that and get on with it. But, and I said, although that's the logical thing to do, I can't help just pushing on with just writing songs and doing it. So I've got that on the go. I'm also, like you, have moved over to doing internet radio.
Yes,
and
you're with Lionheart Radio.
That's
now,
right. Yes, it's actually an FM, so it's not even internet.
Well, they're on internet as well,
they're
but
internet
they have got the FM.
So I've got a little show on there every other week on a Sunday, which a friend, Anna and Tam, show, and then I've got other things in the pipeline towards the end of the year, which I'm sort of working towards. So the one that's kind of quite exciting is I'm doing a collaboration with the Scottish Romance Orchestra, and next week I'm doing a photo shoot for that, which we're doing at Wedderburn Castle. So we're going to do a really glamorous shoot with gold dresses and beautiful things, and getting all the sort of publicity ready for that, because that's going to be a real glamorous night with strings and orchestra, and be lovely. So lovely. Yeah.
And one of the other things that you were looking forward to quite a lot when I spoke before was Jenny Murray.
Yes, that's true. Yes, I've done that's been and gone, and I got to meet the woman herself, and she was completely wonderful. So I did it in Annick at the Playhouse. So I was just guest starring on her show. For those of you who don't know Jenny Murray, she's the woman who does Woman's Hour on Radio 4, and she's done it for since 1987, I think she's done it. So so I've grown up with her and listened to her, and so it was really exciting. I was probably a little bit overexcitable, and where she was a bit confused as to why I was giggling so much. But
I've just brought to mind a video that I saw online recently of Heather Peace. She had a guest appearance of Alison Moyet on stage. She was doing an Alison Moyet song, and Alison Moyet came on to sing it, and she was just she just couldn't contain herself. The smile was just wonderful.
Gosh, that would have been fabulous.
Yeah, but well, it's good to catch up with you, and I look forward to hearing you live. For the first time tonight.
Yes, this is my first time in Chirnside.
Yeah, good luck, and
thank you.
As I say, look forward to it, and thanks for speaking to me.
Thank you, Donald.
Okay. And good luck with the radio show.
Thank you.
Okay. And that was Electric Penelope ahead of her set, and now a sample of her set, followed by a full track from her recent album, A New Day. It's a previous track of the month here on ABC Radio. It's Scorpion.
That I can. You're lovely, lovely man, but I am what I am. I hope you understand. People are sometimes on the hand, but I don't get down, 'cause I am what I am. I stand beside my mind when my head goes around. Sometimes I won't make a sound, but I must not wait to be found. Look around, look around, look around, baby, can you love me? Baby, can you love me?
She sips on her Grigio and she looks in the mirror at her hair. What she's thinking